In the Louvre's Grand Hall, a crowd gathers, phones raised, all for a single small painting. The air buzzes with anticipation as visitors from every corner of the globe jostle for a glimpse, hoping to capture a moment with the world's most famous face. Behind bulletproof glass sits the Mona Lisa, her gaze steady, her hands folded, her fame unmatched. She is protected like a priceless treasure, watched over by guards and cameras as if she were royalty herself. She's not royalty, yet she commands more attention than any other artwork on earth. Around her, masterpieces by other great artists are nearly forgotten, overshadowed by her magnetic pull. The Mona Lisa is more than a portrait. She's a global icon, a mystery that's captivated us for over 5 centuries. Her allure transcends language and culture, uniting people in fascination and wonder. Her story is one of genius, obsession, theft, and survival. She's been stolen, hidden, and even attacked, yet she endures, her legend only growing with each ordeal. What draws millions to her each year? The answer is woven into her creation and the life of Leonardo da Vinci. Each visitor is drawn by curiosity, by the hope of unlocking her secrets. The painting is surprisingly small, just 30 by 21 inches, painted on a thin, slightly warped poplar panel. Its modest size surprises many, yet its impact is immeasurable. Yet within this modest frame lies a universe of detail and emotion. Every brushstroke reveals Leonardo's mastery, from the delicate folds of her veil to the mysterious curve of her smile. Leonardo poured his knowledge of science, anatomy, and optics into her, pioneering techniques that brought her startlingly to life. He experimented with layers of translucent paint, creating a lifelike presence that was revolutionary for its time. Her realism is the foundation of her power, a presence that feels alive, as if she observes us across the ages. Her eyes seem to follow you, her expression shifting with your gaze, inviting endless interpretation. The more famous she becomes, the more people want to see her, fueling a cycle that's made her the ultimate celebrity. Each year, millions make the pilgrimage, adding to her legend with every visit. But unlike modern fame, her stardom is built on true genius and an enduring, unsolved mystery. The Mona Lisa remains an enigma, her secrets forever just out of reach, inviting us to look closer and wonder. To understand the Mona Lisa, we must understand Leonardo da Vinci, the ultimate Renaissance man. He saw art and science as inseparable, using painting to explore the world's secrets. The subject is believed to be Lisa Gherardini, wife of a Florentine merchant, commissioned around 1503. What began as a standard portrait became Leonardo's obsession, a chance to perfect his craft and capture the motions of the mind. He never delivered the painting, keeping it with him for life, constantly refining it. The Mona Lisa became his personal laboratory, a continuous experiment in light, shadow, and psychology. In 1516, Leonardo moved to France, bringing the painting with him. King Francis I became his patron, and after Leonardo's death, purchased the Mona Lisa. The painting entered the French royal collection, eventually finding its home at the Louvre. This royal acquisition set the stage for her rise as a French and global treasure. The Mona Lisa's journey is as remarkable as the painting itself. The Mona Lisa's most famous feature is her enigmatic smile, subtle, ambiguous, and ever-changing. It's a smile that has fascinated viewers for centuries, drawing people from all over the world to stand before her and wonder what she might be thinking. Is she happy, sad, or hiding a secret? The uncertainty is captivating. Each person who gazes at her seems to see something different, as if the painting is reflecting their own emotions back at them. Leonardo achieved this effect with sfumato, dozens of thin paint layers blurring lines and edges, especially around her mouth and eyes. This technique was revolutionary, allowing for a softness and depth that was rare in portraiture at the time. This creates a soft, hazy transition, mimicking how we see things in real life. The result is a lifelike presence that seems to breathe and change before our eyes. The ambiguity tricks our brains, making her expression shift as we look. Depending on where you focus, her smile can seem to appear or disappear, adding to the sense of mystery. Leonardo's deep knowledge of anatomy gave her an uncanny realism. He modeled the muscles around her lips and cheeks with precision. His scientific studies allowed him to capture the subtlest movements of the human face. Her smile feels like a fleeting thought, a moment in between. It's as if she's about to speak or has just heard a secret, and we're witnessing her private reaction. The dreamlike landscape behind her adds to the mystery. Its mismatched horizons create a subtle unease, making her seem even more monumental. The winding paths and distant mountains suggest a world as enigmatic as her expression. Leonardo played with perspective, using the background to enhance her psychological presence. The depth draws us in, making her both part of the world and somehow apart from it. The entire composition, figure, smile, landscape creates an atmosphere of profound mystery. It's a masterpiece that continues to inspire debate and wonder. The Mona Lisa is alive with questions, inviting endless interpretation. Every generation finds new meaning in her gaze, ensuring her legacy endures. That's the magic of her smile, a mystery that never fades, no matter how long you look. For centuries, the Mona Lisa was a celebrated masterpiece, but not yet a global icon. That changed in 1911 when she vanished from the Louvre. The theft sparked a worldwide media frenzy, headlines, rewards, and a baffled police force. Even Picasso was questioned. For 2 years, her empty spot drew crowds, her absence making her more famous than ever. The thief, Vincenzo Peruggia, was an Italian handyman who believed he was returning her to Italy. He hid the painting in his Paris apartment, then tried to sell it in Florence. The Uffizi Gallery authenticated it, and Peruggia was arrested. The Mona Lisa's return was triumphant. She toured Italy as a national treasure before returning to Paris. The theft transformed her from masterpiece to global celebrity. Her story became legend, forever cementing her place in the public imagination. The world would never see her the same way again. The Mona Lisa was now a superstar. The Mona Lisa's dramatic life continued through World War II. As war loomed, she was secretly evacuated from Paris, hidden in chateaux and abbeys across France. Nazi leaders hunted for her, but the Louvre's curators kept her one step ahead. When Paris was liberated, she returned, a survivor and symbol of cultural resilience. After the war, her fame exploded with the rise of mass media. Her image appeared everywhere, on mugs, t-shirts, magazine covers, and in pop art. She became a blank canvas for modern culture, endlessly adapted and parodied. In 1963, she traveled to the US, drawing enormous crowds in Washington and New York. Later, she toured Tokyo and Moscow, treated like a visiting head of state. The Mona Lisa was no longer just a painting. She was a global ambassador. Her presence could draw millions and capture the world's attention. Her journey from hidden treasure to superstar was complete. Today, the Mona Lisa resides in room 711 of the Louvre, protected and surrounded by crowds. 10 million people visit her each year, a pilgrimage for art lovers and tourists alike. Why do they come? When her image is everywhere, it's the power of authenticity. Standing before her connects us to history, to Leonardo, to kings, to revolutions. The legend fuels the obsession, the mysterious smile, the genius artist, the daring theft, her survival through war. Seeing her is a cultural right, a story to share. For many, it's about saying, I was there, I saw her. Yet, for those who look past the crowds, the Mona Lisa still offers a profound experience. Her gaze creates an intimate one-on-one encounter, even in a crowded room. She is a mirror, reflecting our curiosity and fascination with beauty and mystery. The pilgrimage to her side will continue for generations. The Mona Lisa endures because she keeps her secrets. Her silence is louder than words, inviting us to wonder what lies behind her gaze. In an age of instant answers, she remains an unresolved mystery. While the world races to explain everything, she resists definition, quietly defying our need for certainty. We know her history, but not her thoughts or feelings. The facts are catalogued, but her inner world is forever out of reach. Leonardo's sfumato technique can be analyzed, but not the emotion it evokes. The science of art can explain the brushstrokes, but not the spell she casts. Her ambiguity invites us to fill in the blanks, to become co-creators of her meaning. Each person brings their own story, their own longing, to her enigmatic presence. Is her smile amusement, sorrow, or wisdom? Or is it something else entirely, a feeling we can't quite name? The painting supports every interpretation. She is a mirror, reflecting our hopes, doubts, and questions back at us. She is a work of art in perpetual motion, her meaning shifting with each viewer. No two encounters with her are ever quite the same. Her refusal to be solved is the source of her vitality. The more we search, the more she eludes us, and the more we are drawn in. The Mona Lisa is more than a painting. She's an idea, a symbol of boundless complexity. She stands at the crossroads of art, history, and imagination. She connects the Renaissance to the digital age, reminding us that some mysteries are meant to be savored, not solved. Her enigma bridges centuries, uniting generations in curiosity. Her beauty is intertwined with her secrets. The more we look, the more we realize how much remains hidden. For over 500 years, she has held our gaze. Generations have come and gone, but her allure has never faded. As long as we seek beauty and mystery, she will continue to hold it, forever inviting us to look closer and to wonder.